Hello, angels, everyone's. Welcome back. It's Miss Quiet Queen, and I'm gonna do a video right now on a topic that one of my subscribers asked me to do, which is deja vu. I figured, yeah, I guess it's time to talk about deja vu. I haven't finished studying and researching on the topic, but I decided I'll go ahead and talk about it since I haven't put a video up in a week. I like to try to put up a video, at least one video per week. Well, deja vu, let me explain to you what it is. Deja vu is the feeling or sensation of having heard a conversation or being someplace that you've never been before, having a conversation that you know you never had, or a feeling a certain way, and it just feels familiar. It's hard to explain the feeling one. You just have to know what I'm talking about. I have gone through it. Deja vu is really hard to put in words, but deja vu is very powerful. Deja vu is an energy. It is a power. It is a magical power. Whether, I don't care if you're Christian or whatever your religion is, we are all magical beings. We have the power to produce magic, for the lack of a better word. Deja vu is energy, as I said, and it is also connected to chakras. Everything really, spiritually, supernaturally, is all connected. It comes from the same source. Parallel, I'm sorry, deja vu is related to parallel universes. Some people don't have have deja vu. And that is because, well, I believe that there's several reasons why that could be. One of the reasons could be somebody is binding your power. Somebody is binding your chakra. Someone is blocking you. You could be blocking yourself. But let's get back into exactly what deja vu is. Deja vu, when you feel like, I had this conversation but I didn't have it before. It is you on another universe. If you believe in what you call string theory, not a scientist believe in this theory called string theory. I forgot the person who discovered string theory. They thought he was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs at first, but they're starting to believe, hey, that makes sense. Any variable that can happen has happened in other universes. For example, you have universe A and then there's universe B, and they're next to each other. These are parallel lines. My hands represents different universes. Okay, vertical is up, straight up and down, and there are two lines, right? They're next to each other. They're parallel. They don't touch, but they're next to each other. Horizontal could be horizontal lines. You know, like the Pisces fish, they're horizontal. One may be going in one direction, the other one may be going in another direction, but they're even. They're parallel. And these represents worlds. And sometimes the worlds, time is not straight. I should mention that. And that's what's going to make this sound confusing. Time is linear. But sometimes we run into a loop, you know. For example, let me try to explain this. Here in this universe, the here and now where we are, we're driving down the road, we turn right, we go to work. Parallel universe 2, you turn left and you go home. In parallel universe 3, you go straight but your car breaks down. In parallel universe 4, you're walking. In 5, you're catching a bus. So you're all doing the same things, similar things. You're traveling and doing stuff, but there's different variables that could happen, you know? So, and it plays out in other universes, okay? So sometimes the time we meet a loop and we hit the right portal at the right time. You could be on the right vibrational attitude and not even know it. You know, you have to be on a right certain vibration, certain frequency, I should say, in order to experience deja vu. Okay, so it just so happens if you have it a lot, and I used to deja vu so much, and I don't as much as I used to, um, but yeah, have to be on a certain vibe, for certain frequency in order to experience that. I don't care what anybody say. Yes, you do. You know, and if you're experiencing it, that means you happen to be at the right place at the right time on the right vibe. You drank enough water that day. You had enough healthy thoughts that day in order for you to experience deja vu. So when it loops and it hits and you go through another portal, like it's like that string theory, like that invisible line or what have you, and you go, dang, my car just broke down, but why does it feel like I already been through this? But my car it just broke down, so I know this shouldn't feel familiar with me. That's because you are experiencing it again because you just went through it on another universe. And the you on that universe was at the right frequency and in the right space. And you on this universe was at the right frequency. Y'all was at the right frequency at the right time in the right space going through that loop, that portal, and you touched. So you were really close to your other self. That's what I believe. You're really close to your other parallel selves when you deja vu. So at that given moment, beloved, when you feel like you're having a deja vu moment, stop whatever it is you're doing if it's possible. And if you're safe in a safe spot, stop and concentrate and speak to you. Pray and just really harness that feeling because it's magical power. And there are some human beings that do not want you to deja vu. I know someone that was like that. I used to tell him, I deja vu so much. I'm always deja vuing. He would say, no, you're not. No, you're not. He hated to hear me say that. And I didn't understand why. He was so mean and didn't want me to deja vu and didn't want me to talk about it or anything because it's power. Okay? It's power, and you can harness that power and you can use it for things. You can use it for evil, you can use it for good, you can use it to help somebody else, you can use it to help yourself. You just have to harness it. You just have to know how to do it. And now that I found out that that's what it means, I was upset with him for being, so standoffish about it and trying to harness my energy when it comes to deja vu. Because some people can't do that. Psychic vampires and energy vampires, that's exactly what they do. And then if you get angry about it, it's even better for them because they really enjoy your anger. They get a high off of it. So when you feel a deja vu moment, beloved, take advantage of it and be happy to feel it and communicate with the other you. It's another you on another universe is doing the same thing. Like, dang. So you put a vibe out there, put a message out there. It's me from the physical plane. I'm in the third dimension. It's me. Okay? So that's what you do. People can bind your chakras because your chakras are related to deja vu, I believe. And the one where if you want to increase your deja vu moments, increase your chakra power. unblock your chakras. There's someone that had my chakras blocked. Because I am a very powerful individual, and I'm not saying that for anybody to pat me on the back or to agree with me. I know this. Otherwise, these idiots that I know wouldn't keep jumping into my dreams. People jump into my dreams a lot, and I have to learn more about what to do to keep them at bay. Um, some very powerful entities. I hear some YouTubers. One YouTuber in particular says that he is abducted a lot. A brother says that he's abducted a lot, and um, he's working with some aliens and things like that. Now that's pretty far fetched. So I don't feel so bad when I talk about the people that enter into my dreams and try to control me and try to get me to sign contracts that I'm not going to sign, and things like that. So when you deja vu, it is very, 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 very real, and it is your power. It is a gift that you have, that we all have. And if you cannot feel yourself deja vuing, then maybe you need to get out of your own way, or maybe you need to stop keeping the company that you keep. Just analyze this. Analyze your whole situation. Maybe you're keeping the wrong company. You know, that can happen. And I also believe that deja vu is closely related to time traveling. Some of you are time travelers and you don't even know it. What in the world do you think astral traveling is? If we're not traveling beyond space and time, what are we doing? So when you lie down and go to sleep, and you dream, and sometimes if you're dreaming about something that's really, really spiritual, like many of you dream about large snakes, and many of you said that you had dreams, where you are in other places, where you're traveling, and you're traveling out of the realm of this 3 dimension. You're in another space and time, so you're time traveling. And you can possibly be visiting another you in another universe somewhere else. You could be seeing your little self, because there's other universes out there where you are just now being born. So when you get older, and you could have seen yourself years ago. And as you got older, you go, dang, I felt like I had this conversation before. You probably saw yourself when you were a child and astral traveling in another world. Does that make sense? I'm kind of confusing myself. Deja vu and time traveling and chakras are related. They're like sisters. It's very, very, very interesting. And I ask my higher self and spirit guides to help me to understand this phenomena. Love deja vuing. I love it so much. It is a power and a strength that we need to harness. And the more of us understand what it means, and the more of us that can harness it, this world will be a whole lot better, a better place to live in. And that's why I wanted, I started the global prayer. And I'm working on the 25. I wasn't even going to talk about this, but I'm being led to. I'm working on the Elite 9 plus others to equal up to 25. We're getting ready to start that. And I have to weed out and pray over it, because I don't want any naysayers. I don't want any agents or evil people that's up to no good to be a part of it. So anyway, if you have any more questions about deja vu, I hope that the subscriber that asked me to talk about deja vu, I hope this helps. There's a whole lot more where that came from. There's a lot more information about deja vu. So when you're talking about deja vu, you're talking about time traveling. because you actually been someplace where this has happened before. And some people think deja vu is when you make a decision and it changed. Like that can be, like I said before, there's many reasons why you deja vu, but deja vuing for any reason all has the same denominator, which is it's power. It's a magical power that is within you. It doesn't matter, like I said, what your religious denomination is, if you have one, or if you're atheist or an agnostic, it doesn't matter. Deja vuing is a powerful, magical power that is embedded in your DNA before you incarnated. Yes, it is. So, having said that, I hope that helped. And I thank you for all very much for watching. And I will see you soon. Stay in the light.